Hello, hello! Bl'Artagnan here with Abyss Perfectum 6, Stratum 6. We're bringing a team of Y'shtola, Lena, and Ace, featuring no Garnet and no Machina. We're also going to be featuring a number of nifty tricks that we can use to get through this stage without using those very strong, very high-quality units. Before we get too deep into it, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, leave a comment down below, and enjoy. I'm actually pretty happy with how this run turned out. It was a lot of fun. The first trick we're going to be busting out here is one that I got from ZK on YouTube. ZK DFFOO. I think it might be short for Zach, I'm not sure, but ZK, who I'm linking in the video description, go check him out. He is a fantastic player, does GL, JP. I see him on Discord all the time, and he seems like a reasonable and knowledgeable fella. So give him a subscribe, a follow, a like. Tell him Blart sent you. But here you'll see the Orb-Be-Gone. What we did here was use the Sephiroth call, pulled him in real quick just in time to eat the orb attack, and Y'shtola was able to go ahead and res the team. As you know, they fixed the score penalty thing, so resing no longer tanks your score. And on top of that, because it's Abyss, there's no get through the fight without any KOs requirement. So we're able to just go ahead and eat it, you know? Kind of hilarious that it works this way. Normally, I believe that the KO, the called KO'd guy the Sephiroth would have counted as a KO in most fights, but here he doesn't. So go ahead and we used Y'shtola's burst just now, the burst phase, to kind of reorient ourselves, because as you know, dying does have some disadvantages. It sets you back. It puts your party members in a far down the turn order and resets all their buffs. So Ace needed to go ahead and reapply his LD buff. Lena wants to go ahead and reapply that the debuff immunity, all that good stuff. This is actually kind of funny because, as I've referenced before, the last time I did this fight, that is the Tier 5 boss fight, Ace died a bunch. I think he died like 3 times during the course of the fight, and it was just an absolute joke. So it's a little bit funny to me that, once again, we're fighting those mummies, and Ace is once again dying and needing to be brought back by Y'shtola. Some things never change. That said, Ace is, of course, still quite good here, because, goddamn, those traps, they do so much damage. Look at this, look at this, look at this. It just keeps happening. We're bringing Lena here instead of Y'shtola, mostly because I want to avoid that nasty, nasty stacking debuff, and, of course, she's just generally good. Another huge thing about Lena is she buffs the party's HP. Another secret tech that I'm bringing here is I actually went ahead and farmed up Attack 108 and HP, 1030 or 1020 or however much it is, artifacts for everyone to make sure they're as tanky as possible. Because this fight throws a lot of HP attacks at you, and if you don't have mitigation, you're going to have a bad time. Even Lena's HP increase is not quite enough to keep you safe the whole time, so I figured, why not jack up everyone's health just as much as possible? You see here, you see how even with all that extra HP, they're being hit pretty darn hard. Going ahead and bringing in the Tidus call now. Golly, we've crossed the first threshold, and you have to be real careful there, because if you time it badly, the boss can do that automatic Ancient Stomp that it does after you've killed the little mummies, or after it's killed the little mummies, I should say. It's killed its own friends. What a bad friend it is. And if it has Ancient Stomp queued up again, it can do it twice in a row. That actually has happened to me and tanked this run the last time I tried doing it. You see there, Ancient Stomp hits quite hard no matter what. Luckily, we can go ahead and survive that with our double healing massive HP comp. Gotta say, LD Ace putting in work, not even blue. I don't have the materials at this point. I'm saving up for Gilgamesh, Yeah, I think the Gilgamesh is the only one, but I really am kind of struggling with the materials right now. Honestly, Ace is going to get the blue eventually. He's too good not to. I want to pick up his burst, but I'm not spending it on this banner. I will say, overall, as far as this fight goes, it's an interesting one because prior to this orb skipping strategy that, once again, shoutouts to ZK. Go follow him, subscribe, likes, comments, all that jazz. Big shoutouts to ZK, basically. Before that, I was having trouble coming up with a team that could clear this without using, Garnet, Machina, the usual shenanigans, because green plus staff plus that orb is actually pretty specific. As it happened, we're right here and able to deal with it, but man, didn't fully appreciate when I first blew through it just how restrictive this fight could be. So good on Squex for creating a challenging, compelling, interesting fight that doesn't feel like absolute Mega Cancer. Well, gotta love those non-Mega Cancer fights. As a rule with playing Ace, I find that pressing his burst skill ever is a wrong move. You'll see twice during this run there, and one other time I'm going to press burst, and it just isn't as good as skill 2. Skill 2 is just a better skill in basically every situation for some reason. I don't know exactly why, but anyway. I'm going to go ahead and take that Ancient Stomp to the face. Once again, carefully trying to time it so that it doesn't stack up with the automatic Ancient Stomp. I don't know what triggers the automatic Ancient Stomp, because sometimes it doesn't do it at the thresholds, and I have no idea why, but I'm not going to be the guy who speculates on that. Anyway, we've gone ahead at this point, and we're going to go ahead and bring back that Y'shtola burst effect, because, whew, it is a good one. It's kind of nice that Y'shtola is still quite good even this late into Lufania Plus. I know, I didn't sour on her, but I kind of had, she was feeling less impactful to me than, than Bart's, than damage dealers, Machina, Vayne, of course, and now with Garnet it felt like she was totally crept. That said, I mean, at the end of the day, she still has a ton of battery, a ton of healing, turn manipulation, and of course that delicious Brave gain up on her burst effect, so it's nice that Y'shtola is still quite good. We're using some single target shaving there with her skill 1 because I was quite scared of it, and I'd say Brave shaving is the one thing Y'shtola really doesn't bring in great detail, or in a great deal. Taking still advantage of that those great ace traps. Honestly, this is kind of a problem, actually. You see, even with all this extra HP we're running around with, they're still able to cause us trouble and chunk us pretty hard. This was actually a mistake on my part, which you're about to see. I shouldn't have played it out this way. I have regrets about how I chose to do this, because something I noticed is the little mummies, no matter who they're targeting, they're going to target whoever they want after when they do the sacrifice attack, and so, goodbye, Ace. I'm sorry, buddy. This is awkward. So, yeah, I thought we were safe there because C was targeting Lena, so I figured even with the Ancient Stomp, they would be targeting different people, but they decided, you know what, no, we both hate Ace, Ace has to die, and, well, you saw what happened. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna see if we can't use that Y'shtola turn manipulation I referenced earlier to get her in position to bring Ace back. Really sad, though, because, of course, we lost the traps on the side ones because they sacrificed themselves. I didn't expect Ace to die there, because that lost us an extra use of his, the Blind Stud flip, HP plus attack, and basically that means we're out of traps. It also means Ace doesn't have a way to rebuild his stacks. I really was not planning for Ace to die there. Well, it's funny, because I was planning on Ace to die earlier in the fight, but here we are. Figuring out what his non-maxed out skills do, because, here we are again. And let's EX. Build up those stacks and get that aura. Got the red card, that's good. Red card's good, right? I think we like red card here. Jeez. Anyway, we're in the last stretch here. No more threshold attacks to worry about. Honestly, the only thing we have to worry about at this point is Ancient Stomp. Just making sure that Ancient Stomp isn't in a position where it'll blow us up. And so we're going to go ahead real quick and heal up Y'shtola, so she'll be nice and safe. We only have 2 turns left on her burst effect, so we're going to hopefully make the most of it over the next couple turns. Sadly, Ace's trap is gone, but I think we should be able to pull this out. 14% left to go, and of course we don't need to kill the ads on the side, so that's good. If we can, along the way, why not? That'll be good, but we'll see what happens. And we're going to go ahead and break real quick. Oh, we're not going to break. Y'shtola, you didn't break him. Well, now we're in trouble. Everything's going wrong now. Can't even shave him down. Oh, God. Well, this is just a disaster and a half, isn't it? Let's push him back, see if we can't make something happen here. They're going to hit Ace and kill him again, aren't they? God damn. Well, let's heal him up and deal some damage, and... Lucky miss. Ace, you get to live another day. 7% to go. Scary stuff. We're actually going to save Y'shtola's EX, because if there's one thing I've learned about this fight, it's that at any moment during the fight, these mummies can decide, you know what, Ace, you have to die. It doesn't matter what team you're bringing, doesn't matter what your situation's like. If Bl'Art's playing and Ace is on the team, those mummies are going to try to kill him. Silly. Anyway, we're basically there. It's just a little scary. We've got 3% to go. So let's drop some single target damage there. What I'm really worried about is there's probably going to be one last... Ooh, Ancient Stomp. Oh, God. That could have been bad. Thank goodness for those HP plus artifacts. Can't say I ever expected I'd say that, but... And here we're going to go ahead and close things out real quick. Quick heal, because we're feeling cocky, what the heck not. Quick stone, single target damage, and Ace bring us home. Great spiral combo. There we go! No Garnet, no Machina, and no Orb. I hope you enjoy. This was a fun little romp, and I hope this is a helpful trick. You can see there all those HP artifacts really came in clutch here. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.